The Finch West LRT was looking like it was the transit project on track to finish soon, with the Ontario government announcing all stations and stops were completed last month. But legal troubles in the last mile of this project could now slow things down. Mosaic, the consortium of companies building the line, have filed an application at the province's superior courts. They say Metrolinx and the province have breached the contract because they have not properly contracted the TTC, who will be operating the line, to fulfill its obligations that are needed for the line to open. In a court document, Mosaic now says this is contributing to growing dysfunction and ballooning costs. But Metrolinx had a message for the consortium. Our message to Mosaic is clear. Get out of court and back to work. We are working closely with Mosaic to get passengers on the Finch West LRT at the soonest possible date. Going on to say, Mosaic's recent loss of 6 weeks of schedule due to poor work planning and poor project management is unacceptable. With the Finch LRT facing new potential hurdles, the Premier was asked today if he'd be stepping in.
They need to sit down and make sure they get this resolved as quickly as possible. Need be, and I don't like doing it, at the last resort, we will get involved. I want to make sure that the companies that did the work and employees, they get paid. But I also have to respect the taxpayers' money to make sure that it was done properly, too. So I just encouraging both sides to sit down and work their differences out. We got to get moving on this.
The official opposition says another legal battle over a provincial transit project was inevitable.
What we continue to see with these public-private partnerships is, again, lawsuits, delays, ballooning budgets. And that was, when governments, Conservative and Liberal, have introduced P3 projects like this, they always claim it's so that we can avoid these things, right? But actually, we always somehow end up in the same situation again and again.
The much-delayed Eglinton Crosstown has faced similar troubles, with the builders of that project suing Metrolinx last year. The Premier hopes both Finch and Eglinton can open soon.
Are we going to hit the next few months? Hopefully we will. If not, it will be in the new year. But my number one concern is we do not want an Ottawa disaster. We push something along and it keeps breaking down. We want to make sure it's safe.
No resolution to Metrolinx legal troubles could mean TTC riders are left to wait.
Well, the risk is that the line simply doesn't open, that it's caught up in a court case that drags on for months or years. And what will happen is residents will see this very expensive empty transit line going through a neighborhood that desperately needs rapid transit, that has been dealing with years and years of construction disruption.
For now, transit riders on Finch and Eglinton are left taking the bus. Clara, Pasieka, CBC News, Toronto.